a major development. Hamas's Gaza chief has said that the group is ready to immediately negotiate a deal to release all hostages in exchange for an agreed number of Palestinians imprisoned in Israel as a part of a broader agreement to end the war in Gaza. In a televised speech, Khalil Al-Hayya, who heads Hamas's negotiation team, is in indirect talks with Israel and said that the group rejected a temporary truce and instead back a broader proposal. According to Hayya, Hamas has accepted a plan proposed by mediators Egypt and Qatar, which involves releasing some hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners, followed by talks on the next phase of ceasefire that includes a complete end to the war in Gaza and withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza.
Hamas movement is ready to immediately negotiate a deal to swap all hostages with an agreed number of Palestinians jailed by Israel, to end completely the war against our people and to fully withdraw from Gaza Strip and to start the reconstruction in Gaza. Netanyahu and his government use partial agreements as a cover for their political agenda, which is based on continuing the war of extermination and starvation.
القائمة على استمرار الحرب والإبادة والتجويع حتى لو كان الثمن.
Even if the price is sacrificing all his hostages, we will not be part of passing this policy.
And Egyptian mediators have been trying to revive the January ceasefire deal that has been in fact briefly paused hostilities, but remember it later collapsed. However, talks remain in deadlock, with both Hamas and Israel blaming each other for the current impasse. And that according to, of course, Hamas chief suggesting that few Israeli hostages can be released, but asking for a complete stop to the war in Gaza and for the troops to be removed from Gaza. Now, this comes as a major development, with Hamas's Gaza chief saying that the group is in fact ready to negotiate a deal to release hostages in exchange for an agreed number of Palestinians to be released from Israeli prison. At the same time, also suggesting that the group temporarily rejected the earlier truce but wants a broader proposal that has been proposed by mediators in Egypt and Qatar, which involves releasing hostages in exchange for a complete ceasefire and an end to the Gaza war.